So hi, my name is Kat and I'm recording this video for Outside Live's No Planet B group. And I'm going to talk about different sorts of beauty options that you could consider making a swap for. So a little bit about me just to start. I am a director of Outside Live, so this is obviously something that I care about. And also, just to give you a bit of background, I am sort of person that likes the finer things in life. So, for a lot of my time, I have spent, money on different types of cosmetics, tried lots of different things, sort of more mainstream stuff. And then probably about sort of 3 years ago, I thought, right, I want to make some changes to particularly on the beauty side of things to what I'm purchasing, and I paid more attention to things like the carbon footprint of products, looking at making sure they're cruelty free, looking at vegan products. I've been vegetarian since I was 9, and then about 3 years ago I changed to following more of a plant-based diet. I would not say I'm vegan. For example, I eat a bit of honey, but pretty much follow a plant-based diet, and most of the products, I think all of the products I'm going to talk to you today are vegan, certainly all cruelty-free. So really for me, one of the things that I wanted to find out about was how I can make changes but maintain the quality of the product and also not completely destroy my budget as well. So that's what I'm going to show you some of the sort of results of my research and my different sort of trial and error things. I do use quite a lot of beauty products, and definitely, I'm not the sort of person that, goes without hair conditioner. I'm not the sort of person that goes without makeup. All credit to those that do, but that is absolutely not me. Also, I would just say that any video that I make is going to be, in more ways than one, perfectly imperfect. I am not going to be able to guarantee, that all of these products are plastic free, for example, but I do try and avoid plastic wherever it's possible to do so. So it's definitely about making positive change. It's not about, it's not about getting everything 100% right. So there are probably people who are far more qualified than me if you want to go 100% right. So I thought I would start off with talking about these microfiber cloths. So this is one I actually got from Boots. They do them in sort of packs of 2 for about £15. You can get cheaper versions, and actually this is another one which is this is actually made of bamboo, so this is better than this one. But these microfiber cloths are brilliant. They take off your makeup using only water. I don't know how they do it, but it's fantastic. So anybody who's got full face of makeup, especially if you've been out on a night out and you really can't be bothered to locate your cleanser and all that sort of stuff, just wipe round with this. It takes everything off, absolutely fab, and then they can just be popped in the wash. This will make such a difference to as an alternative using face wipes. Face wipes contain plastic. They are, I think they're 90% responsible for all the drain blockages that we get. They end up on our beaches. Just terrible products, really, but massively handy. This is handier. It's easy to take on holiday because it's lightweight and you just whack it in your suitcase. No big packs of wipes. Bob on. So I would say that in respect of the bamboo cloths, Primark have just introduced a range of sort of eco beauty products. They are doing bamboo microfiber cloths. They're about £3 for a pack of 2, I think. Don't quote me on that, but something like that. So absolutely brilliant for budget. Amazon do them as well, pack of 5, I think for about 16 quid. So have a look around, you can definitely pick them up, much cheaper than continuing to buy face wipes, and a much better end goal, which is to get all your makeup off. So fantastic, these really, really good. Just on the whole removing of makeup, the other thing that I use are these, which are little disposable, not disposable, sorry, little reusable, the opposite of disposable, pads. Okay, so they're just like the sort of cotton wool versions that you get, but again, they can be reused, they don't go down your drain, and they are better for the environment. Again, these are bamboo versions. I got these from as a Christmas present, but from a company that I'll talk about quite a lot called Peace with the Wild, I think it is. I will put it in the comments at the end. They do loads of different sorts of eco products and have a whole beauty section. Again, these are quite handy for various different things. Anything that you would use cotton wool for, really, really good product. So worth having a look at those if you do like to use more of like a cleanser to actually take your makeup off, rather than using nothing for that one. The other thing that I have done is moved away from using lots of different sort of shower gels and things like that, and exfoliating products in the shower and in the bath. Instead, what I do is I put a bar of soap. Again, I make sure that the soap that I buy is sort of eco-friendly, vegan, cruelty-free, and then I just pop the soap in one of these little bags. These bags are a couple of pounds to buy. You can get them from health food shops, you can certainly get them online, and you put your soap in here. This helps it, then I just hang them up in the shower, dead handy. Saves all the bottles along the bottom of the shower, all the bottles along the side of the bath. So it just hangs up out of the way really nicely. I don't get all those scuzzy rings that you have to clean off all the time. So really good. This actually is quite a good gentle exfoliator as well to use every day. And it also helps the soap to sort of lather up as well. So I'd really recommend these. They're really, really handy. So yeah, they cost about a couple of quid. You can get them from loads of different places. And then yeah, just look at your soap. Again, Primark, I checked out, they've got in their eco range, I've got some soaps for like £1. So again, it's much cheaper than buying your shower gels and your exfoliators and everything else, and it gives you a really, really good result. Honestly, they're brilliant. There's loads of lovely soaps about, and it really depends on budget as what you want to do. Tesco's will do soaps in cardboard boxes, so no plastic. I think their range is called the Little Ones. That's quite good. Pop along to any health food shops, they've got really nice bars of soap, but soap's becoming more popular. And then you can go more to sort of like the mid to high range, where with people like Lush doing some, you know, incredibly beautiful looking and smelling soaps as well. I tend to just put those ones on my Christmas list, and get some of those ones through. So yeah, these little bags, super handy. So I've actually got one of these bags hanging up in my shower with soap in it, and I also use another bag for my shampoo. So I am currently using this as my shampoo. It's my shampoo bar. This is a Lush Shampoo Bar, and it's their argan oil version. It smells amazing. So I just pop it in this little bag and it hangs up, and I use that to wash my hair. Oh, there you go, I have washed my hair fairly recently. It's a really great shampoo. I've got this is not my natural colour. I know you'll be shocked to hear that. It's not natural. It's really great even with coloured hair. I just haven't found that this strips out colour or anything like that, which I was definitely concerned about. There are other this is quite expensive, but I love it, and it's still a lot cheaper than what I was using before, because I did spend a lot of money on my hair product. I would massively recommend this product. It's lovely, it's really nice. However, there are lots of shampoo bars out there. I haven't seen anything in the supermarkets as yet, but I'm sure that if they're not there, they will be there. But there are loads of places that you can get shampoo bars, so worthwhile checking out. Health food shops, you can get them online. Peace in the Wild, which I think is what the website's called, but it'll be down below later. They do a whole stack as well. Have also tried, to a lesser degree of success, the conditioner bars. These just don't, I have to be honest, these do not really do it for me. I use this in my daughter's hair. It's fine. She had really long waist length hair until lockdown happened. I cut it all off. But this worked fine on her hair, but it just didn't give me the result that I was looking for. Again, this one's from Lush. There are loads of options out there, so you know, if it's something you wanted to try, give it a whirl. The other good thing about both the soap and the conditioner bars is that you can just put them in a little box. I've got a branded Lush one here, but you know, any old soap box is fab for it. You just pop them in, and if you're going on holiday, which hopefully after lockdown, you know, people will be able to go away, and you are going abroad on a plane and you're restricted in respect of liquids, these are just dead handy to take with you. A friend and I went on holiday September last year, and we both just took this bar, or not this exact bar, but one of these away with us. Both used it. It was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so they are handy having them in this form. The only thing that I would say is, you know, if you do want to avoid those marks on your bed and doing anything to reduce cleaning is key for me. Popping them in one of these and hanging it up is key, or you can get some of these little things. I haven't actually used this one, but this is a little soap mat. Again, it's you can put it in the compost when you finish. You can wash it. It's earth and vegan friendly, and you can just pop them on there. Amazing, revolutionary. So that's those options. Okay, so one of the other beauty products that, well, not really beauty, just general hygiene product, that I had a few mishaps with was trying to find a alternative version to a mainstream deodorant. I tried a number of different versions, and from like bars, deodorant bars, to deodorant creams, everything, and just nothing massively worked until I found this. Okay, this make here. Again, I've got this from the Peace in the Wild, something like that, website. I think they are a little bit more expensive, but they last forever and ever. Yeah, so this product, I think it, as I said, I think it is a little bit more expensive, but it's brilliant and it lasts for ages. The smell's really nice. They do a load of different smells. This one is grapefruit and rose. It's all made out of cardboard, and it's a sort of solid block version of a deodorant. The only thing that I would just say is that is quite narrow. So if you're used to an aerosol and just giving one squirt, or even some of the wider, you know, roll-ons and things, it's like a couple of goes. With this, you need to do it a little bit more just to cover the whole surface area of your armpit. But once you've done that, it's incredibly effective. It smells lovely. It's made of cardboard. It's all eco-friendly. It's cruelty-free. It's vegan. It's fab. Really good little product. Yeah, I would recommend that if you're looking to swap deodorants. So next, moving on to the next product. So this is a toothpaste. Okay, it's Geo Organics, I think is how you pronounce it. Natural toothpaste, and this is the spearmint version. So, and it sort of looks like a sort of paste, clay paste. And as you can see, it's a fairly new purchase. My kids love this because it hasn't got that real astringent chemical taste that you associate with toothpastes. So they really like it because it's quite mild. I found it a bit more challenging to get used to because it doesn't have that real sort of chemical taste to it, and also it doesn't foam like you would typically associate with a toothpaste. However, I have to say I'm massively impressed with this because after you clean your teeth, your teeth feel so clean. And I really wasn't expecting it, because all the time I was washing, I was thinking, oh, like, you know, I haven't got all this harsh chemical in my mouth, and surely that's what I need. And, you know, this isn't lathering up, so I'm not really sure this is going to do it. And then afterwards, I was like, oh my God, my teeth feel amazing. So yeah, so early days with this one, but the signs are very promising. Happy with that one. They do it in a peppermint flavour as well, and again, it's from that, I've got this from the website Peace in the Wild, I think, but there are lots of different options. So yeah, this is in a glass, I think this is glass. Oh no, it's not, it's plastic. So it is in plastic with a top, with a metal top. Yeah, so, but good product, definitely reducing plastic waste and all the sort of chemicals and things like that. So yeah, nice product, that one. Okay, so then I bought some of these. Now, I guess there's a massive argument about how necessary even these are. But personal preference, I like them. I don't want to use all the plastic stuff. I mean, anybody that's seen that image of a seahorse bobbing along, holding on to one of these cotton buds, it certainly made me think. So I wanted to do something different. So these are made of bamboo, and you can compost them. Is it really important that with anything that you can compost, you do actually compost it rather than just put it in landfill, because it just doesn't break down properly. And there's another Outside Lives video all about composting that'll tell you all about that sort of stuff. So do compost them properly if you're going to get those. There are other versions of this sort of thing as well. They do like a silicone one that you can wash and things like that. So there are alternative versions if you need these in your life. Okay, and then the final thing is this company here called The Ordinary. Well worth checking out. They market themselves as the abnormal beauty company. I quite like them because their stuff all of the packaging is recyclable. They try and keep plastic down to an absolute minimum. It's really affordable. So this is actually a retinoid formula, which is supposed to, well, it's actually the only thing that's been proven to reduce wrinkles. So anything else that doesn't have this in, according to the BBC's beauty programme, is not going to make visible difference. It may make clinical difference, but not visible difference to fine lines. But these are normally tremendously expensive. The Ordinary is not in that bracket at all. So if you are looking for more sort of concentrated sort of beauty, anti-aging, they do a whole set on reducing the look of sort of age spots and, you know, abnormal skin pigmentation and things like that. This is a great company to look for. I'm sure there are others, but this I think is really good. I've definitely seen benefits of using the product myself, and they are all cruelty free, all vegan. They do a good they do a good range worth, you know, having a read about the company, check them out. There's some good stuff there. So yeah, so I think that's it. Oh, there is one more product I want to talk to you about, and I don't have it in front of me, but that is razor. So I put on my Christmas list this year that I wanted a bamboo razor. Prior to that, I was using plastic razors. I have to say that I was quite nervous about switching, because this has got like a proper razor blade that you put in it. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna, you know, cut myself. Or the other thing I thought as well was it was only a single razor, whereas when you buy plastic ones, quite often they've got like 3 or 5 blades in the actual razor. So I thought, oh, you know, I'm going to be in the shower for ages. I have to say, it's amazing. I would never go back to a plastic razor ever again. They are sharp, really sharp. Be careful. Do not dry shave. You know, just take your time, because they definitely are sharp. But they're brilliant. They are fantastic. They give such a better result. Again, you can get them from the Peace in the Wild website. So that's one that I use. There will definitely be others out there. Like I said, I put them on the Christmas list, but once you've got them, they normally come with a few packs of blades, of replacement blades, replacing those blades. I did mine the other day, and it's mega simple. You unscrew the handle, take that one off, put the new one on, and screw it back up, and away you go. And yeah, fab. They are absolutely fantastic. The blades are not expensive to buy. It will save you money. Like I said, I put the razor actually on as a Christmas present, so I'm not quite sure how much they cost, but yeah, well worth converting, I would suggest. So yeah, so that's a little bit about some of the beauty products that I use. I know one thing that I did talk about was the conditioner bar that I was a bit on the fence about. In respect of conditioner that I use, I'll do maybe a separate video on that, because there's a hair range that's that, you know, people might be interested to find out a little bit more about. So I'll do that on a later post. Also, one other thing for anybody that's still with me and hasn't like lost the will to live, I was watching a blog post about people using honey for cleanser, and so I think there were sort of 8 people who were all like had their cleansers replaced with honey, and it wasn't just the cleanser. They replaced a whole stream of their beauty products with different options. But the one that every single person said that they would keep was using honey as a cleanser, which I thought was dead interesting. And then my little horse, Shetland pony, she had an accident in the field, and the vet put a honey dressing on her for about 2 months. It was a pretty serious injury, and because of the antibacterial properties within honey and these and various things that sort of aid healing, she now has practically no scar, which is incredible because of the horrendousness of the injury. And the vet was sort of raving about how using honey in dressings is now just changing the recovery for animals. Couple that with watching people take on the honey challenge, I thought that might be something that we would like to do. So if anybody is interested in doing the honey challenge, which maybe do for 3 weeks, everybody use honey, and just we can get together and have a chat about the results. Did we like it? Did we not like it? that might be a really good thing to do. So if anybody's interested in doing the honey challenge, please just post your name below and we'll get in touch with you. Right, that's it for me now. I completely understand that I've probably taken up far too much of your time. Yeah, hopefully I'll be back with a few more recommendations and things that people may find useful. In the meantime, enjoy your day, and we'll catch up soon.